Hi.
It is back there. YaJagoff Late Night. Rach, you want to handle this or
No? I mean, you're
nervous about
carrying on
this?
conversations. All right, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I heard all about you. Tracy has pitched you, and she's like, "We need to get them on." And I said, and I just kept going about my business because I am the biggest scaredy cat. My entire family loves scary movies. They love scary things. I do joke that we are a very devout Catholic family, and my mother would remind me, like, we don't believe in that stuff. And that's how I get through this, because I have no interest, but I love what you do. So welcome, Iron City.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Iron City Paranormal. So how did this all start? I'm sure. Now, let's try to get through the basic questions quickly, because we're going to ask you really interesting questions. But
how did you two connect? Yeah.
So very, very quickly, Derek and I are friends since probably third grade. Okay. We've known each other forever.
Long time.
I was the best man ever for his
for
his wedding.
Yeah.
For his bachelor party, we went ghost hunting. At a place in Newcastle, utilizing equipment that we rented. You know, it was
so funny.
It was a lot of fun.
You can rent it?
Well, we rented it from the people that ran the place.
I got you.
I had kind of an in with somebody because it was somebody that I worked with. It was his wife. So
you
she
knew
let
a guy.
us use. I knew a guy. I knew a guy. She let us use their stuff, and that was 8 years ago, 9 years ago, something like that. Now
we're coming on 10 here.
Almost 10 years.
Wow.
So it was 10 of us. It started. Now it's just the two of us primarily.
Yep.
We have a third girl, Erin, that we also grew up with. She just recently joined us, but leave it to what you will. 10 down to 2. Right. So.
Did you kill the other ones so they could become ghosts, and then you'd kind
We're
of
going there.
you'd have a
So
marketing
It makes
ploy?
it easier.
That's how we keep our business alive, right? Even though we don't have a business, that's how we do things. But yes.
Okay, pretty cool. So what is the business for somebody who doesn't know?
So we really aren't a business. I shouldn't have said business.
No, but
it is.
We are.
If we met at a party and I said, "What do you do?"
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So we investigate, right? So we try to provide scientific evidence. We are not the kind of ghost hunters that film ourselves and go on YouTube and have like the spookies and yelling and jumping out, and we don't do any of that, right?
Okay.
So it's very much evidence-based. This is what we experience in a night. Sometimes we don't experience anything. We always pay to go.
No guarantees.
Yeah. So it's very much, this is the reality of ghost hunting. Right? We don't sugarcoat anything. We don't fake anything. We have nothing to gain out of you believing in ghosts or
It's like the crime shows. The crimes aren't solved in 45 minutes.
Correct.
Right.
But does it strike your competitive nature that I say I don't believe? Or you like you don't care?
No,
It's on you.
Where's this going?
So what it
Bye,
does,
guys.
what it does for us is so we will always. It's not our job to convince anyone.
Sure.
Right. We have experiences. We have taken people with us that don't believe, that have had very profound experiences.
2 weekends ago, it happened to 2 different people.
Okay.
So that would be my challenge to somebody that doesn't believe. Is come with us.
And I'm teasing anyway.
No.
But where do you go? Where is places?
Everywhere. I mean, we'll go anywhere that lets us in, anywhere that there's a story about it.
And people kind of tip you off and say, "Have you tried this?
Did you hear about this place?" Or my friend knows about this. Or I mean, we've got to the point where it's personal residences. Is we're experiencing things. Can you help us? And that's kind of the next level of our journey. So, it's anywhere and everywhere. There's stories about places. I mean, we just got a tip from Caliente. So
yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go do the Caliente in Crafton.
Oh my God!
So we have an in now, so we're gonna go there.
So you'll have to
check
back with us.
We want to come.
Love to.
We want to come.
Yeah, come with us.
You would want to go with us?
Scientist? Do you look at it from a scientist standpoint? Or?
So I am a degreed engineer.
Okay, makes sense.
It is. I wouldn't call myself a scientist, but I call myself a realist.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm very data driven in my day-to-day life, as is Derek.
I mean, So I'm a project manager on my normal life, and.
Not your paranormal life.
Well, she asked if it was our job. I wish it was our job.
But so we look at things from different perspectives.
Sure.
And we're just very open-minded about what we do and the things we do. I mean, how many hours do we spend researching versus actually getting into a place and investigating? So to us, there's always something new to learn, something new to take away from these things, these places, people we meet, people that we can't see that we meet. There's always something new, something different.
So you have conversations with people.
Yeah.
We do.
What's your most memorable conversation?
The most memorable conversation we had, so it actually led to one of my favorite captures that we've had.
Okay.
We actually had a very candid conversation at a place in Ohio, probably 3 hours from here. It was about pizza. We were engaged in a conversation through one of our devices with a set of females that were talking about their favorite kind of pizza. And that's what we have to remember when we do these kinds of things. Ghosts were real people.
Yep, they were
right?
people just like
so
us.
Yeah.
We talk about very odd things with them just because that's what they want to talk about. So we were talking about pizzas, and then all of a sudden I had made a comment to them that I wanted them to take turns. I needed to hear one at a time. And Derek is standing to my left. I'm sitting on the floor in the room. We were the only people in the building. Derek is running one of our devices that has an infrared camera that measures an IR, right? He's standing there not saying anything like he typically does. I'm leading the investigation. I'm asking questions. We're getting responses. They're telling us their favorite pizza toppings. And
Yeah, right.
It's why it works.
all of a sudden, this other female came across and said, "It's him." And we didn't know. I didn't know what that meant. So I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
goosebumps.
And they're not. She's not talking to us anymore. Well, every time one of the females would try to talk, there was a very deep male voice that would interject and cut them off. And I kept saying, "I'm not worried about him. I want to continue to talk to you." Well, I look over to my left because I'm like, "Derek, this is phenomenal. We're talking about pizzas, and now we hear this guy." So Derek is frozen, and he says, "What the F is this?" And he turned his camera, so he was recording a video of the doorway, and you can see it's just an empty door frame, right? It goes out into another room, and there's a cold. So on the IR,
It's like green and
darker
blues.
images. Yeah, greens and blues are darker or colder than the surroundings, right? And there is about 6 feet off the ground, there is the head of a person that comes in and peeks around the door frame, and then he backs up, and then he peeks in and he backs up. And he did it about 3
Have fun at
times.
Caliente.
So that's the reality of ghost shows, right? Or the ghost hunting is not the shows. We don't.
Yes, right.
We don't always talk about why they got hanged or why they got stabbed.
They don't want to talk about that anyway.
No.
I mean,
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, right.
So we talk about pizza, and they interact with our equipment, and they enjoy interacting with us.
And
that's-
interact as in voice, interact as
It
in
can be
text,
anything.
or
It can be anything.
And you're
I
trying
wish
to
they
interpret what
texted. It
they're
would be
saying?
Yeah,
so
it'd be
much easier
Yeah.
if they
That's
texted. That's
Yeah.
much more my
Well, that
vibe.
time we did that one, and they said, "Oh, that's someone talking to us." And you're, they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he just
Yeah.
said blue," and you're like, "No, he didn't."
Yeah,
No, he didn't.
some of the stuff is
Yeah, sure.
borderline.
But you
Interpretive.
right?
have
Yes.
you have clear interest in it, and
We
that's
do.
that's what really
Yeah.
fosters
We
the
Yeah.
the
Because
investigation.
we've always been into ghosts. I mean, it's always just been a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
for
we would
us.
get together and watch horror movies or, anything. Surf the internet back when it was,
Yeah.
a
This
thing
is-
to do. And we would find some crazy stuff. One thing just led to another. And, this opened up a whole new world for us.
I'm so man. All right, so this show's going to go another hour.
Yeah.
And,
So obviously, I was going to say, so we need to pick this up. So two things. One, we are going to go, John is going to go with you, with Michaela, to Caliente.
Yeah,
and
that'd be phenomenal.
that's number one. Number two, then we need to have you come on and talk about how that went.
Absolutely.
And then third, where can everybody find out more so that they can see more of these stories?
Kick it
What's
off.
your favorite part, man?
Okay, so it's IronCityParanormal.org because .org is cheaper than .com.
Right.
IronCityParanormal.org. We're also on all of the major social media accounts. Iron City Paranormal, all one word on Instagram. Iron City Paranormal on Facebook.
All right, we've got to do some more stuff together. Go
Yeah, we
ahead.
would love to.
Yeah. Oh my
It's
gosh.
pickle season. What are you asking?
Yeah,
No,
so
wait.
it's
Or no,
John and
scary,
Rachel.
scary.
John
Yes.
and Rachel, YaJagoff Late Night. All right, so here we go. We have you want our question of the day first, or you want us to ask you about the junk drawer item? Junk drawer item?
Let's do the junk
Are
drawer.
you pulling out
Yeah.
a pickle?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not a pickle. So my junk drawer item, I have about 30 of these in my desk drawer. So these are the poppies that you donate to the vets.
Oh my
So
God!
I donate every year to them.
It's also from The Wizard of Oz.
It is also from The Wizard of Oz.
It's my
but
favorite
that one's
movie
from
of all
There
time.
you go.
So
We gladly accept
I
that.
love it. The
That's-
poppies.
Yeah.
So
There you
mine,
go.
I thought it
Nice.
was appropriate.
Yeah.
It's a bone.
Oh my God! I thought it was a dirty secret for a second.
I told him what I was bringing. He's like,
be a
you're bringing
dirty
one of our actual bones.
Oh, okay.
No,
there you go.
it's-
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
it's a plastic bone.
No,
Plastic
you
bone.
guys,
It's a
that
plastic
is
bone.
awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Question of the day, John.
Question of the day. We know both are scary, and maybe this is already, but this is in honor of you guys being here. So, would you rather come face to face with a ghost or eat a ghost pepper?
I mean, we've done the whole coming face to face with a ghost
Yeah.
thing, so I'll,
Yeah.
I'll go with ghost pepper. Let's
Ghost
try something
I've
different.
done both as
Yeah.
well. I've eaten a ghost pepper. It was the worst experience of my life.
I
So
would
you
agree.
would rather-
Every day of the week, I'd rather come in
There you
contact
go.
with a real ghost.
If it was that easy.
100%.
Right.
It's just not
There
that
you go.
easy.
You guys,
Yeah.
thank you so much for
Absolutely.
joining us.
Thank you
We
for having
appreciate it.
us.
We're not kidding. You're coming back. We're really
Absolutely.
excited to see how
Please.
this works out. It
That'd
is
be
John and
phenomenal.
Rachel, YaJagoff Late Night.